Did you know that Irene Hammond's marriage to John Hays Hammond Jr. was not her first? Irene Fenton was a Gloucester, Massachusetts native, well known in the community for her artistic skill. Indeed, some of her paintings are currently on display in the early American guest room in Hammond Castle Museum and are a testament to her talents. Prior to her relationship with Hammond, Irene was married to a local shoe dealer named Frederick Reynolds from 1902 to 1914. According to the Bridgeport Telegram, Reynolds said that their partnership ended when Irene went to study art in Europe. Accounts differ as to how Jack Hammond and Irene met and established their relationship. Irene was the daughter of Archibald Fenton, a noted designer and builder of racing yachts who made his home in Gloucester. While he passed away in 1923, 2 years before the Hammonds' marriage, evidence suggests that Jack was acquainted with his future wife's father prior to this, due to his own involvement in the world of yacht racing. Another account places their meeting at the shoe store owned by Reynolds. Perhaps the most startling and suspicious claim, via the Arizona Republic in 1969, is that Jack grabbed Irene's arm near Times Square in New York City, then a total stranger, and purportedly said, "You don't know it, but I'm going to marry you." Whatever the specific circumstances of their meeting, Jack and Irene married in Italy in 1925, a secret known only to their closest friends. The news did eventually get out about a year later, making appearances in newspapers from coast to coast on August 10, 1926. His parents were not thrilled by their son's choice of wives, especially his mother, Natalie Harris Hammond. Beyond the social stigma of being a divorcee in the 1920s, Irene was 45 years old, 7 years Hammond senior. Her age and relatively fragile health made having children out of the question. The Hammonds, a wealthy and important family of high social status, desired that their family line continue, and they knew that wouldn't happen through Irene. It was for this reason that Jack was forced to build his castle home outside of his parents' property. Little is known today of the specifics of Jack and Irene's marriage, or indeed Irene herself. Many of her personal papers were lost during the transition between the castle being a residence and a full-time museum. She was known to be interested and involved in astrology and spiritualism, a movement that grew in the 19th and early 20th centuries and centered around the belief in psychic phenomena and communication between the living and the dead. Irene did not often accompany her husband during his visits to Europe. Her constitution appears to have been unsuited to the rigors of international travel. The couple maintained separate bedrooms and sleeping schedules, Jack being a night owl, with Irene's room located above the dining and Sicilian rooms, its walls once decorated in a beautiful jungle motif. She was known to have slept on a Simmons Beauty Rest mattress, evidenced by her endorsement of the product in newspaper advertisements. Her tastes did not match the Gothic fascination of her husband. She cared little for castles and cathedrals, preferring the Renaissance and early American styles. Her collection of early American glass was well known and received high praise. Her favorite room in the castle was the side chapel, located off of the Great Hall, which she called her sunroom, due to the light that fills the space on a sunny day. Irene has been said to have been somewhat reclusive later in her life, seldom seen even by the castle's staff. Multiple accounts suggest she enjoyed meals of steak tartare, which were left on trays outside her bedroom. While many rumors have swirled about their relationship over the decades, letters written by Irene to her husband while he was abroad do suggest a genuine affection, and they did remain married for the remainder of Irene's life. She died in 1959, predeceasing her husband, and was buried in a cemetery in East Gloucester. It is hoped that more is learned of her life in the future. We hope you enjoyed this video, but there is a lot more to explore about John Hays Hammond Jr., his inventions, and his collection of art and artifacts. We invite you to visit us at Hammond Castle Museum in Gloucester, Massachusetts to learn more.